You can be sitting here and being extremely motivated. It's not me who is motivating you. It is your inside energy that you either learn to cultivate, to nourish, to create it, to maintain it, or to lose it. Whatever makes it dark and whatever makes something bright, it is what you are putting with your thoughts to it. If you don't like the philosophical part about it, don't worry. Just start with the movement first. Whatever makes it dark and whatever makes something bright, for myself, I'm very convinced it is what you are putting with your thoughts to it. The way of how you are relating to whatever you experience. So, by, let's say, nature itself, nature doesn't make a difference between dark or bright, good or bad. It is what we subjectively add on top of it. If you base your life and your life quality a lot upon what's happening around you, then this might be a way of trying to prepare yourself what you imagine is gonna come. But this is exactly where I feel like it is an encounter which is at some point just not gonna work. This whole idea of trying to control the surroundings in order to make you find a place in it. So this is exactly what in the past many times has been talked about. Stop pointing for the changes outside of you and trying to figure out how to adjust what is happening. It's an inside job. An inside job. Why do we call it like this? Because the reason why in the first place we are aiming for some change, or even aiming to try and regulate anything, ultimately has always one goal: to make us feel well. To make us feel well. If we would feel well all the time, what is there to change? Apparently the reality is, I don't feel well because just some decisions have been taken that seemingly have an effect on my well-being. But now we just make the next step. Why is it called the inside job? Because it is what you feel. Whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're depressed, whether you're motivated, all of these, where does it eventually really take place? You can be sitting here and being extremely motivated, but it is happening in your reality, in your being. So it's not me who is motivating you. It is your inside energy that you either learn to cultivate, to nourish, to create it, to maintain it, or to lose it. And so this is the whole idea, what makes it really interesting. So how do we find this balance between understanding what is going on around us and what is really that I have in my hands to do something about my life if I'm not satisfied with it? Many people might say I am dreaming or whatever it is. But after living now, meanwhile, my 42 years on this earth, growing up actually in Europe, in Germany, it's not that I haven't seen things. What I now, with 42 years, have come up for myself. What is my best way in order to navigate myself now through everything that I see in the world? Do wars exist? Of course, wars exist. Does injustice exist? Of course, injustice exists in this world. Okay. The chase for happiness is something that I very quickly gave up already. And now, why? Because number one is, as soon as you have a concept and an idea about what type of state you would like to maintain in your life, number one is, okay, you have the assumption there is that one state that is able to be maintained throughout what? Throughout birth until death, okay? Just taking now natural observation, there is not a single day that stays the same. The sun rises, the sun sets. The floods are coming, the tides are coming, and they're leaving. The clouds are coming, the clouds are leaving. Esoterically, sometimes people say you cannot step into the same river twice. What do all of these things point at? Apparently, that change is something, it's inevitable. Inevitable means there is not one state that even the nature is maintaining throughout its presence, let's say. So how come a human is wishing for something to attain, to achieve, that in front of us, the big, great nature doesn't even display to us? So yes, searching for that one state called happiness right now is not possible. What is alternatively, the observation that I have so far? There are changes and there are so-called, I would say, opposing forces that are necessary in order actually to appreciate the happy moments. When do you appreciate happy moments the most? When do you appreciate the sunlight the most? After you know what is the darkness. When do you appreciate your partner or somebody that you like very much? When you know what is it to miss them. When there has been distance between you and something. So if something is present throughout all times, it doesn't create something that we human beings are thriving on, which is tension. We humans are thriving on tension. Like very simple examples that I just contemplated a few days ago with one of my teachers. He literally asked me, there are so many amusement parks, right, in this world. What is so amusing in a way, the free fall towers, the roller coasters? In real life, why would you expose yourself to the feeling of freely falling? Why would you expose yourself to such high-speed roller coasters and risking the danger of, what happens with high speed? The difference in amusement park is, that there is a safety net. It is made to call up the adrenaline, but at the same time, because it's based on amusement, there's also the safety, nothing's gonna happen. What is happening for sure is that at some point, whatever practice it is, in the moment you put repetition in, and then a type of monotony starts to enter. Monotony meaning your mind is completely immersed into what you're doing. Meaning there's no thinking anymore. There's no thinking. There's just expression. There's just expression. And this is where I feel is where all the practices, where the value lies, that people slowly start to realize even it is possible to have a state of not thinking. Maybe for you and for me, it's that's the foundation. But I would assume that for many people who are mind-driven, they don't even know about another alternative of walking through life and not being enslaved or driven by thoughts. So for them, I feel like this is the entrance. This is the bridge. To get people in the beginning, just copy the movement. Then of course they still think, okay, so left hand now must be here, the right hand maybe must be in front of the shoulder. Then I need to pull, still thinking. But repetition, repetition, repetition. At some point, mind and body feels become one. And no more thinking, sensing. You sense what you're doing. But sensing what you're doing, at least in the way of how I would express it, already stands for a type of quality of mind, because you're able to be very, very refined. Sensing your feeling, sensing your energy, sensing the prana, sensing the subtle movement. Why? Because you have become fine for something that has been there all the time. Since we are born, the energy is flowing inside of us. But now, after you maybe practice some Qigong, practice some meditation, practice some yoga, now, like you say, now I can sense it.
It has been there all the time. Your mind has just been super busy and super distracted with all type of things that is going on around you, that you lost the connection, let's say, to your own body and to this state of a refined state of mind. And it is exactly this where I feel, at least why I still continue and let's say propagate a little bit or try to motivate people, do some movement. If you don't like the philosophical part about it, don't worry. Just start with the movement first. Because I just know this is the way to slowly get back to yourself. It is a bridge. And this is where I feel like, whether it's Shaolin practices, whether it's yoga practices, it is the expression of yourself without thoughts. Because it's exactly this. It is the thoughts that determine between heaven and hell. But there is something, there is a way of life beyond thought. And this is at least why also in my understanding, let's put it like this, maybe you heard, maybe you saw even that piece of wood that is like standing in the temple where it says, before enlightenment, carry water, chop wood. After enlightenment, carry water, chop wood. Yeah, so it's not so obvious the meaning of what this literally is standing for. But to take it on a very basic level, awakening or not awakening, the same stuff is happening. The same stuff is happening. You're not gonna become like a super whatever. It's the same stuff happening. But if it looks the same before and after, what is then the point of this type of cultivation? Well, there is just one thing that falls away. The wish, the desire, and the illusion to make anything last. The attachment starts to disappear. You can do still what you feel like. You can still spend your time in whatever you like to do. But there is a lightness suddenly to everything, to all of these things. Because you just like, or you understand on the one side, but you already sense and just know there will never be an end to how many different experiences you are able to experience. As long as there is experience to experience, you're gonna experience. Just don't get lost in them. Yeah, always like remind yourself, return yourself, come home. And this literally is what, for me, meditation means. While having this conversation, remind myself, stay home. Do this conversation from home. Don't do this conversation like from here. Do this conversation from home. Do your practice from home. Travel the world from home. This is where I feel like, it just gives peace. I don't know how else to say. Yeah? This is the most obvious thing. It's just that you feel like it's all good. In the recent years, when myself, I was still very much into the martial arts also. Okay? I resonated very much, let's say, to still propagate the strength and the warrior mind of, for example, the Shaolin tradition, yes? At the same time, I would now literally say, every time you use a label, again, you move away from it, because the one is the one. The one is the one. There is nothing, there is no additional label necessary for the one. But if we say the peaceful one, the warrior one, the fighting one, the calm one, this is all, it's not necessary. Then again, it's like you are separating again. You're trying to put too much of a definition upon the one. The one doesn't even have a name. The one is not even the one. There's no need to add anything to it. Sometimes it's definitely helpful to sometimes step up for what you are believing and for what you are standing for, especially if others can't have the power and can't have the overview that you might have. So this is where I definitely feel like where the responsibility comes up again, or where you might say, where does all this heart or warrior flavored training, how does it help? Where can you use it maybe in the practicality of normal life? Well, same like if you simply take the word self-mastery as a guideline, it's very difficult. It's very difficult because it literally means you are fighting yourself all the time.